For Kentucky. It's going to be fun walking out with a victory and rubbing it in their faces, right? That's what he said about going down to the Swamp. They turned it into a poster, right? A poster. Yeah, Florida would remember that. Well, they've beaten Kentucky 27 times in a row. Why wouldn't they feel good? We go to the third quarter. Why? Because it was 3-3 at halftime. Nothing to see here, folks. Now there is. Down 6-3. Patrick Towles to Garrett Johnson. What a move! Cats lead Florida at the Swamp.
Yeah, big-time throw by Patty Ice right there. You got to love it, making big plays in the Swamp.
I just love you saying Patty Ice. Ensuing drive, DeMarcus Robinson. Big game. They found their guy, guys.
And this was such a huge play. It hits him right in the numbers.
Really?
Very fortuitous for the Gators, but you can't fault them for having good luck.
Down to the 10 they go. Driscoll in. Tevin Westbrook touchdown. So in a first half where we saw 2 field goals, it's back and forth in the second half. Kentucky responds. Why wouldn't they? Towles, Johnson, touchdown, 17-13.
A busted coverage right here. The strong safety looked like they were playing cover 3. The corner looked like they were playing man. Can't have that against top opponents.
And then Driscoll again to DeMarcus Robinson, and Florida back up. Offense for Florida. We love to see it. Kentucky under 4 minutes to go. Austin McGinnis, 51-yarder. How did that get?
Wow.
The old curveball gets in. We're tied at 20. 34 seconds to go. Towles into coverage. Should have been caught. Picked off, and Florida now has a chance to end it in regulation. Austin Hardin for the win! Not even close.
Like a McElroy drive, a little to the right.
We go to overtime. First play, Patrick Towles to Boom Williams. Go, Brent Musburger.
He cuts back. Sheds a defender. Daylight. 15, 10. Boom goes the dynamite.
Yes! At that point, the 3 of us exploded because of the call by Brent. 27-20. Gators turn. 4th down. Driscoll to Robinson. Tied at 27, and Mark Stoops is livid. Why? He says the play didn't get off. Officials disagree. Third overtime, 42 yards. Austin McGinnis. Yeah! Just right. Now all Florida needs are points. And after running it down Kentucky's throats the entire third overtime, Matt Jones pounds it in. Florida wins it 36-30. A remarkable football game at the Swamp that showed us several things. 1, Florida does have a little offense. 2, Kentucky is far better than they were just a year ago. First 3 overtime game in Florida history. Will Muschamp's team wins it. Afterwards, he spoke with our Maria Taylor.
Well, we didn't play very good on defense. On the back end, we cut 2 big plays there in the third quarter. Extremely disappointed with that, but our kids fought. A lot of adversity in the game. We put up over close to 600 yards of offense. We got to convert in the red zone. We got to convert on third down early in the game, especially to create some separation, and we didn't.
Yeah, I mean, mistakes are going to happen. We're still early in the year, but we came out with the win, and we're 1-0 in SEC play, and we're going to correct those mistakes, but right now we're going to enjoy this one.
We won the game, and that's the bottom line, but we got a lot of corrections to make, especially on the defensive side of the ball. We had a couple issues in protection early on, and 2 drop balls on third down that really hurt.
Don't get me wrong, we had a lot of mistakes, a lot of things we can correct on, but I think going through that, winning the game with a lot of adversity is huge for our program.
We weren't perfect, but it was a perfect effort tonight. So really appreciate our players, their commitment to the preparation. They left it all on the field. There's things we could all do better, that we will do better. But again, we're not in the business of any kind of moral victory or anything like that. But I felt like our players really grew up tonight.
I know you guys had pretty cool jobs when you played football, but the 3 of us are sitting here, knew we were going to do a show when that game was over, and we're watching it, going nuts on every play. I think we were all reminded why we're doing this now. How fun was that? Now what do we take away from it? Start with Jeff Driscoll in Florida. What you saw from the quarterback in this game?
I love the way he played in the second half. I thought in the first half a little shaky with his accuracy, but I thought he responded. And I think he clearly found a #1 wide receiver, Demarcus Robinson. Jeff Driscoll played really well down the stretch. Look, he didn't make all the throws, but he made the ones that were necessary and the ones that had to be made. For instance, that 4th down and goal, that's a really tough throw. A lot of pressure on his shoulders right there. He delivered a great pass against cover 0. Look at the inside leverage. He delivers it, he drifts, and he throws it. He knew the pressure was coming. That's him feeling extremely comfortable in this Kurt Roper offense. I thought he played fantastic in the second half.
More importantly for the Gators, they got a running game. Matt Jones, Tampa, Florida product, 28 carries, 155 yards, big physical runs. And we saw at the end of the ball game, all Driscoll did was turn around and hand it off over and over and over. They physically took over the game. That offensive line and Matt Jones deserve a lot of credit.
Boog, how about defensively? First half, they give up just a field goal, but Kentucky was able to move the football better in the second half. Florida defensively, is this a team built on that side to contend in the East? Do you like them well enough on that? Because week 1 was Eastern Michigan. This was a different team, completely different opponent.
I still love their defense. Florida can play defense. We know about Dante Fowler Jr. We know about Vernon Hargreaves. They can still do it. They just got out-coached a little bit in the second half, playing some man-to-man. You got to give hats off to Patty Ice. He made some plays in the second half on 3rd down, and that was key. But I still love the defense of Florida. DJ Durkin, they will play defense in Gainesville.
All right, how about Alabama? This team comes in, they're only tested. They got a little bit tested by West